Welcome to Sacramento and surrounding. Today I'm super excited because we're going to be taking a deep dive into the pros and cons of living in Sacramento, California. First up on the pros side, we've got the weather. The weather in Sacramento is amazing. I mean, even in the summer or the winter, it's always pretty mild. We do get our week or two here and there of extreme heat, like 100 to 110 degrees, but overall it's pretty comfortable, and we have lots of ways to escape the weather through lakes, rivers, and indoor amusement parks. We also have Sunsplash, so that's super fun to cool off. We're also, in the winter, only get on average about 58 days of rain. Spring and fall in Sacramento is really beautiful. The trees are beautiful, the weather is beautiful. We're usually sitting around like a 70 degrees and it's comfy and you can go out and do things. And we also have such a good proximity to other areas that have better or worse, in your opinion, weather, which brings us into our next pro, proximity. Sacramento really is the sweet spot. We are located super duper close to snow. In the winter, you can take a drive up 50 or 80 and you can be at the snow in 1 to 2 hours. And then you can come back home same day and it's like a mini vacation. We also are super close to the ocean. San Francisco is only about a 2-hour drive. And there's tons of beaches along the coast that you can go and enjoy. Santa Cruz is not too far. I think it's about 3.5 hours from Sacramento. And that is a pretty warm-ish beach compared to San Francisco. But if you're looking for a really warm beach, we're only a 1-hour flight away from San Diego, which is the best beach ever. We're also only about 2 hours away from Lake Tahoe, which is a very awesome destination. Whether it's winter or summer, it's a great place to visit and there's lots to do. Another pro of living in Sacramento, California are the job opportunities. We have so many large corporations in our city that it really provides a plethora of jobs. Also, being that we have the capital, we are the capital of California, we have a lot of state jobs which have great pensions and benefits. One of the biggest things I think for job opportunities as well in Sacramento is going to be all the hospitals. We have so many big name hospitals like Kaiser, UC Davis, Sutter, Mercy. All those places provide a lot of job opportunities. Not to mention, we also have multiple Amazon hubs here. We've got Apple, Ampak, Intel, Microsoft, just a ton of opportunity here to have a great paying career. Another big pro of living in Sacramento is education. We have a very broad spectrum of school opportunities, especially colleges. We've got Sacramento State, UC Davis, multiple community colleges. If you're looking for a more affordable option, there's a lot of places to choose from. And overall, the school reportings for Sacramento are very good. Another big pro of living in Sacramento, California is housing. I know that people view California as a very expensive state to live in, and as a state, yes, it is very expensive. But when you narrow down the cities in California, Sacramento is overall pretty affordable versus the surrounding areas such as the Bay Area or even Placer County. For instance, the average home sales price last year in Sacramento was $440,000, whereas just a couple 30 minutes north into Roseville was over $600,000 on average. So it's a little bit cheaper to live in Sacramento, but you're still in a great location. Now let's dive into the good stuff, the stuff you guys came here for, the cons of living in Sacramento, California. First off is the population. It's so cramped. There are a lot of people here, especially deep into Sacramento. Downtown, there's just buildings on buildings of places for people to live, and our traffic kind of takes a toll on that. We do have a lot of freeway systems that help, but I would say in comparison to like Los Angeles, our traffic isn't too bad, but there's a lot of people. That kind of segues into my second con, in that being traffic. The traffic's not ideal when you're deep into Sacramento. It definitely gets better the further out you go into the more rural areas. But as far as like deep Sacramento, downtown, midtown, lots of one-way streets, which I personally hate driving on. and it's pretty congested, especially during high traffic hours. I would say since COVID, a lot of people started working from home, and the traffic did get a little bit better, but there's usually a lot of construction going on that slows things down, and just, you know, it's that time of day, there's gonna be traffic. Another con of living in Sacramento is the homelessness problem. We do have quite a few homeless people in our area, especially when you get into like downtown areas of Sacramento. There is a lot. There, you will notice if you drive through, you will see the homeless camps in certain areas of Sacramento, and it's just not the most ideal and comforting situation when you're looking for a home in the area. The last con that I'm going to be going over in this video, or else, you know, it would just get way too long, is taxes. Our tax rate in California is like so crazy. The sales tax rate in California is 7.25%, but when you combine the city tax rate as well into that, you're looking at an overall tax rate on anything you purchase at 8.75%. That's it for pros and cons of living in Sacramento, California. Be sure to hit the follow button and subscribe for more videos like this.